Why should I file ISF for women's tank tops? Ever wondered how your favorite women's tank tops make their way from overseas to your local boutique? Well, it's not as simple as it looks. Today, we're diving into the world of international trade, particularly focusing on the importer security filing, commonly known as ISF. And trust me, it's a lot more thrilling than it sounds. Let's kick things off by asking, what exactly is this mysterious ISF? Picture it like an advance permission slip that you need to file before your favorite tank tops arrive on US shores. The ISF, also known as the 10+2 filing rule, requires importers to submit specific shipping details to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) at least 24 hours before the shipment departs from the foreign port. So, if you're planning to import those stylish tank tops from, say, Mexico, yes, you will need to file this document. But why is it so crucial? Good question. First off, the market for women's apparel, including tank tops, is massive. With tons of shipments coming in daily, the CBP needs to understand what's in each shipment to prioritize inspections and protect American consumers. Not only do you have unsold inventory, but you're also paying harbor fees. Let's talk about the legal requirements. Everyone loves a good rule book, right? According to the customs regulations, not filing ISF can lead to hefty penalties. We're talking about fines that could go up to $5,000 per violation. So, if you're bringing in those cute floral tank tops from Thailand, don't forget about the ISF. Also, let's not leave out the eligibility criteria for filing. You must be a registered importer with a valid customs bond. If this all sounds new, don't worry. We'll cover customs bonds in another video. Now, let's break down the 10 key elements you need to include in your ISF. Spoiler alert. It's not as daunting as it sounds. 1. Importer of record, that's you. 2. Consignee name and address. Who's getting the tank tops? 3. Manufacturer's name and address *, who's making these beauties? 4. Seller's name and address, the retailer of the tank tops. 5. Shipped to address, where the tank tops will eventually go. 6. Country of origin, help yourself avoid tariffs. 7. HTS numbers, harmonized tariff schedule codes. Basically the classification of your tank tops. 8. Container stuffing location, where the goods are loaded. 9. Consolidator's name and address, the entity responsible for consolidating goods, in case you're using one. 10. Importing carrier, who's bringing those tank tops to you? Make sure all these elements are accurately filled in. Alright, so how do you actually file this wondrous ISF? You have a few options, folks. You can either do it yourself through the Automated Commercial Environment, ACE, or go through a licensed customs broker, which is, let's be honest, the preferred and stress-free method for most of us. If you're going the DIY route, make sure you have everything you need well ahead of time. The 24-hour filing rule is critical, so don't be that person who files at the last minute. We all love to learn from mistakes, just not ours, right? When filing ISF, here are some common pitfalls to avoid. 1. Missing the deadline. Seriously, nobody wants to frustrate a customs officer. 2. Incorrect information. Double-check those details. 3. Not knowing your HTS codes. This one can get you into hot water if you misclassify your tank tops. These mistakes can lead to delays or even serious penalties. Remember, your goal is smooth sailing to the world of women tank tops. Staying compliant has its perks, let's not kid ourselves. Being diligent and filing your ISF properly can save you money and frustration in the long run. Think of compliance as the ultimate fashion statement. Not only will it keep your cargo moving, but it'll also put you on the CBP's good side. Trust me, gaining their goodwill is one of the best things you can do as an importer. But don't just take my word for it, let me share a quick story. A friend of mine imported a large shipment of tank tops from Brazil. She thought she could wing the ISF filing, but guess what? She got hit with a hefty fine because of a wrong HTS code. Lesson learned, she now double-checks every detail before filing. For all the first-timers watching this, here are my golden tips. 1. Start simple. Begin with small shipments and work your way up. 2. Educate yourself. Knowledge is the best tool in the importer toolbox. 3. Use a customs broker. They have the expertise to handle complications. 4. Network. Connect with other importers for support and advice. In summary, filing ISF is not just some bureaucratic hassle. It's a critical part of international trade that keeps your cargo flowing smoothly. So, whether you're eyeing those floral tank tops or other fabulous apparel, never forget your ISF filing. Thanks for watching, fashion-loving importers. Be sure to subscribe for upcoming videos where we'll dive deep into customs bonds and much more. Disclaimer note below. Happy importing and stay tuned for our upcoming videos to further enhance your customs brokerage knowledge.